I'm gonna need you to channel your inner Harriet the Spy, Sherlock Holmes, the Olsen twins, or whoever your favorite super sleuth is, because we as Sister Wives fans are entering our fact-finding era. We have suspected for a while now that much of what we see playing out on the show is highly embellished, if not outright lies. For a show running as long as Sister Wives has been on the air, you can understand that the fan base is invested. I've said in previous videos, we literally watched Truly be born on the show, and now she is 13. For a lot of us, it feels like we have grown up right alongside many of the now adult children. We have watched them get married and start families of their own as we cross many of those same milestones in our lives. So as a fan base that started watching this family with all of the good intentions in the world, I can speak for myself when I say I do not appreciate being lied to. As Kody loses control over his original 3 wives, more and more truth bombs are being dropped, and it really is making Kody and Robyn especially look like disingenuous liars. Let's talk about a teaser that was put out for episode 11, in which Meri reveals Kody straight up asked her to lie for him. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. When I was young, my mom told me about the importance of telling the truth because once you are caught in a lie, the authenticity of anything you say will be called into question. And that is where we have found ourselves with Sister Wives, specifically with the things Kody and Robyn tell us. I'm at the point where I don't believe anything that comes out of their mouths. What we are getting is Kody and Robyn throwing excuse after excuse at the wall to see what sticks with viewers. But we are the Teflon audience. The bullshit is sliding right off. And with the hope of attention or affection from Kody no longer the prize it once was to the OG3, there is no incentive for them to lie for him anymore. So we are getting waves of truth bombs about just how deceitful Kody and the love of his life have been over the years. Back in episode 9 of this season, Christine celebrates her ex-anniversary and she reveals a tidbit about back when she was putting the wheels in motion to leave Kody.
Okay, so I have to tell you guys, so last year for my anniversary, for mine and Cody's anniversary, and I just said, you know what I really want for my anniversary this year from you? He's like, what? And I said, nothing. Please don't call me on my birthday. And so he's like, well, what about if we post a picture of ourselves? And I'm like, huh. And he goes, oh, so you don't want to pose in a picture with me? I'm like, no.
For Kody, the appearance of being a loving husband and father was way more important than actually being a good husband and father. He has pushed Christine to the point that all she wants for her anniversary is for him to leave her the fuck alone. And Kody is like, yeah, that's cool with me, but like, do you want to post a pic? Christine really was the domino that destroyed Kody's carefully constructed facade, and that is why he harbors so much vitriol towards her. Janelle never really acquired very much from Kody, and Meri had settled into her place on the fringes of the family. Christine's incurable case of the fuckets revealed Kody's true nature to the viewers. So brava, Christine. Brava. Honestly, I think Kody got a little too big for his britches. Kody and Robyn used COVID as a front to completely abandon the family they just uprooted. That was a risky move and it did not work. We have watched for years with severe secondhand embarrassment as Kody would tell us in couch interviews how much he wasn't interested in any kind of marriage-like relationship with Meri, but he was never going to divorce her. Then cut to Meri's couch interviews where she would tell us that she was never giving up and that she would always be around whenever Kody felt like coming around. And we were all sitting there like, oh my gosh. The moment that really pissed me off was in season 17's one-on-one tell-all, where one of the major topics discussed was not actually something that happened during the season. In fact, it didn't happen on the show at all, because guess what? I don't think it actually ever happened. Kody decides that he is so untouchable that the audience and his family would buy this story that Christine bulldozed a possible reconciliation with Meri.
Guess how many's in there?
18.
You're
Such a dork.
Why? How many are in there? Oh, our years of marriage.
So now, do you know how many would be in there?
Nope. How many years have we been married?
Are you serious?
It wasn't what it was. It was that I was no longer angry with her for what I had gone through in my life with her. I was willing to see the error of my ways and then work to determine whether we were good with each other anymore. Baby,
It's okay.
Meri and I could work it out, maybe. You know, I mean, like, I'm going like that with these 3 women, and it just rattles Christine.
Do you know that there was an anniversary where you made Rice Krispie treats for every year that you guys were married?
Yeah, that
And it was a
last year.
simple token?
Yeah.
There was a moment there where he was so open to reconciling with you.
That's interesting that he felt like that, because that is also the same day that he was like, no, you're supposed to have been courting me. I said, Kody, I've been waiting for you. He's like, I'm not coming. After I turned off my camera, I put my arms around him, up around his neck, and I said, what would you do if I just kissed you right now? He was physically aboard, and he was backing up.
Meri is absolutely perplexed by Suki's question about if she knew that Kody had once considered a reconciliation with her. And they show us the anniversary Kody references with the Rice Krispie treats. Kody doesn't even venture a guess as to how many treats are in the bag. And when Meri asks him how many years they've been married, he has to think about it. And we're supposed to believe that this touched his heart so much that he considered getting back into a full fellowship with Meri. Sure, Jan. The season 17 tell-all was filmed in the fall of 2022, and what we are seeing play out on the show right now is footage from spring-summer 2022. Kody and Meri had already had their cringe 30th wedding celebration, so you'd think we'd see something more than ice-cold indifference from Kody towards Meri if his heart really had softened towards her, but that is not the case. And in fact, Meri reveals that much like Christine, Kody also asked her to lie.
We married with the intention of forever. Literally was an eternal covenant. I feel like that he's like, well, I'm just not interested. You can stick around if you want. But I'm like, but why would I want to do that eternally? Be with somebody who really just has changed his mind about me. But I said to him, well, why don't we, because our life is public, why don't we just be real open and honest about this? And he said, no, I don't want to do that. He said, I just have so much criticism. I don't want to be open and vocal about it. Let's just keep this between us. I'm not going to go the rest of my life hiding the fact that this is the way that our relationship is. This is my story too. And I have the right to tell my story.
One of the things I appreciate about this season is the OG3 in their couch interviews are acknowledging some of the things viewers have been wondering for years. For example, it has always perplexed me why Kody would want to refuse to divorce someone because of his religious beliefs. Those beliefs being that you are eternally locked in with these people. If you can't stand being around them in the mortal realm, why would you want to carry that over into eternity? And Meri addresses that. But more important than Kody's standing in the celestial kingdom is his public image. Meri has been receiving comments for years about why she chooses to stay in a very one-sided marriage. Kody doesn't give a shit about what is in the best interest of Meri. What would be the kind and humane thing to do in this situation? No, he's just like, Meri, I really don't want to deal with more public backlash, so let's just keep this between us, cool? And thank goodness Meri was like, nah, bruh, not cool. As Meri states, this is her story too. I think that has been one of the hardest things for Kody to swallow in all of the destruction of his family. His kids and wives have autonomy, and they are not, in fact, his property or his puppets. So all of this is their stories too. This isn't just about how bad this looks for Kody. This is about the emotional stability for his kids and the ability of the OG3 to tell the truth. Finally, Kody and Robyn keep shifting their PR strategies each season, and honestly, none of it is working. They aren't finding the public image rehab they so desperately seek. In fact, the more the original 3 wives reveal, the worse they look. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. A link for that will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at realiteasquad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.